Hey guys, welcome back to Stuff Steve Likes, and just wanted to come at you with this quick video today. I am out of my garage, so you may hear some extraneous noises, cars passing. My neighbor is using their leaf blower right now, but hopefully that doesn't get picked up too much here. But this is about the fourth time I've tried this because I could keep getting interrupted, but such is life. Here we are. This is my latest piece. This is the Seiko SRPD39. This is part of their Presage. And this is a piece that I picked up at Macy's. You can see the suggested retail price. I did not pay that much. I got a much better deal. They had their friends and family sale and got a nice deal on it. It originally came on this bracelet. Actually a pretty nice bracelet, nice butterfly clasp. It's actually really comfortable. Car driving by, as you can hear. Really nice, solid end links, and just a really actually pretty classy bracelet. You can see it's got the nice polished links and brushed links, polished on the edges. It is a pin and collar system, but I'm used to those now. Those are actually pretty easy to change out. But that's the bracelet that came with it. But I really felt as a dress piece, with this beautiful of a dial, it really needed a strap, and this is actually a genuine lizard strap that I got, and I think it really fits it nicely. Now this particular Presage I think is called the Zen Garden or the Japanese Garden dial, and just look at the dial, how beautiful that is. You can see the texture. I guess in the a lot of the Japanese gardens, they have these white stones that have this very fine texture to them, and this has that. And just a really beautiful dial. And you can see the indices here. They have kind of a rough spot and then polished spots on them. So very beautifully done here on the dial. No loom, but again, this is a dress piece. When I want loom, I'll grab my Doxa or my G-Shock. So anyway, really nice date window as well. Everything on this is just pure class. And you can see nicely polished hands, and you can see that the second hand is blued. I don't think it's actually heat blued, I think it's painted, but they do a really nice job. It has a nice blue reflection to it. Nicely signed crown here. And you know, polished. It's a very shiny watch. And on the back you can see it's got the 4R35B movement there. It says top sapphire crystal, so this is a sapphire crystal. And also, if you look on the dial, it does say made in Japan right there. So this is a, I don't know that this is a JDM model. I think because Macy's has it, it's not JDM, but it is made in Japan, and you can see there again, made in Japan, Seiko, water resistant. Now the water resistant, I believe, is 30 meters. It is not a screw down crown, so again, this is not a dive watch, this is not a heavy duty beater watch, this is a classy dress watch. So really nicely done. I will say that the regulation was really poor right out of the box. I have had to regulate it. I'm within about 10 seconds a day, and for me that's acceptable. I think that's fine for a dress watch. I'm only really wearing this about once a week, just for nicer occasions, or maybe to work if I'm wearing a button-up shirt or something like that. Long sleeve shirt where I want it to slip under the cuff. But really beautifully polished. And I believe this is a 41 millimeter or 41.5, and wears really well. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the wrist. Size comparison to my Doxa. Obviously the Doxa is a little bit bigger, but the dial size is maybe actually slightly bigger on the Seiko. So it definitely is not a small watch or a dainty watch. It's got a good size to it. Give you a little eye candy with the Doxa while I put the Presage on my wrist. Here we go. And then this is the Wristshot here. Let me Tilt the camera up a little bit more. So Wristshot, and it's just about a perfect wear there. Really nice, fits my wrist basically perfectly. The lugs are a little long, and that's pretty typical on a lot of dress watches, that the lugs are a little bit long, but I think it's just fine, and I think that you know, this thing is just pure class. You can't go wrong with this. You know, I contemplated getting a little bit higher end piece, but I think that really, when it comes to a dress watch that I'm only wearing maybe 4 to 5 times a month, I think this Presage series is just unbeatable. You can say it wears pretty thin. I would say it's roughly maybe 11 to 12 millimeters thick, so not too thick. It's a flat sapphire. Well, you know, it does have a slight dome on it, but overall just a really beautiful piece. Really nice. Great dress piece, and I think that if you want a really high class dress piece for under $500, I think these Presage Seikos are really tough to beat. So that's it for the video. I wanted to try to make this one short. Anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.